2020, and they entered Euro 2024 knowing history will not be so kind should the same fate befall them in Germany.
England's clear progress under Southgate can be measured in major tournaments. The trick now is to actually try to win one this summer, or risk being forever labelled as the nearly men.
The days of humiliation under Roy Hodgson, when England could not even get out of their group at the 2014 World Cup in Brazil and were then embarrassed by Minnows Iceland at the Euros 2 years later, have been replaced by regular runs to the latter stages of the big events.
England may have lost to Brazil and drawn with Belgium in their 2 Wembley friendlies, but they were essentially fact-finding missions designed to crystallise Southgate's thoughts as he moves towards naming his 23-man squad for Germany.
England reached a first World Cup semi-final for 28 years in Russia, the final at Euro 2020, and then lost to holders France in the World Cup quarter-final in Qatar in 2022.
So far so good until the brutal reality kicks in that the common denominator in all was defeat. It still leaves a sense England could not quite cope with the pressure cooker atmosphere of the big occasion.
England are regarded as favourites for Euro 2024, sharing that status with France at the very least, as Southgate provides over a squad groaning under the weight of natural talent,
which will be replicated by the burden of expectation when they kick off against Serbia in Gelsenkirchen on June the 16th.
All the logic says England can win, all the talent says England can win, heck, all the history shows they have still to prove they can win.
If Southgate's England falls short again, it will be deemed as a deep disappointment in many quarters and outright failure in others. The time for hard luck stories and excuses has gone.
England's record against major countries feeds into the narrative that they have everything to prove in Germany. England have played 24 games against teams ranked in the world's top 10 since September 2016. The record is 7 wins, 10 losses and 7 draws.
Not hugely impressive, but most things are in place for that to change in Germany. They are third in the FIFA rankings behind Argentina and France. Host Germany's are in transition, and it remains to be seen if coach Robert Martinez can get the best out of Portugal's talented squad, and Spain may also be a threat further down the line.
England have a relatively favourable group alongside Serbia, Denmark and Slovenia. They will not cross paths with France until the semi-final, all being well.
This is a golden chance for England to win the major men's trophy that has eluded them since 1966. It is certainly their best since the painful what might have been of Euro 2004, when a side packed with world-class talent lost on penalties to host Portugal in the last 8.
But where there is France's Kylian Mbappe, there is always danger, which is why all bets are off to an extent, but this England have most things going for them to win Euro 2024, and it would not be a surprise to us if they did. That's sports news today for this week. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and see you next Sunday.
And have a nice Easter.